Hey guys, so today I'm gonna talk about my craziest moment and the moment that I look like the craziest people ever. And I know that that kind of moment was were a little bit bad to me because I was so scared or I was so angry. But now I remember that these moments and I feel like I remember that Thanos moment and I only laughed because they were so random or something like that and yeah, so I hope you enjoy this compilation of the worst moment in Scarlet life. Well, one of my worst moments was with Tom, my dad, because one day he get out of my house and outside was a big fish in this side, right? And I got a really horrible experience because my first dog, Lizzie, she died because she was having a war with a Rottweiler, and it was so horrible. I almost died in that time of my life. 7 years ago, she died in December, and it was so horrible. I was so sad, and you know, I don't want to destroy my makeup. I was talking about her on Friday with a new friend, and I was like, I don't want to cry, right? And yeah, and I was so horrible with the trauma, and and that bitch was so adorable and so friendly. But I was with that trauma because I lost my first pet with a big animal, and it was so scary. And there was a man. He lives in the house is 12. He lives in the 14th house, and he was playing with his childrens, right? And two boys. And I was with Tom like in this way, and I was shouting a lot, and the bitch was in front of me, and I was like, no, and I was touching her forehead, and she was so adorable, right? And I was with my hand on her forehead. No, stop. This is Tom, right? No. And he was playing with his voice, and they ignored me. There wasn't like there wasn't seeing me or something like that. Like yeah, she's playing with that pet. Yeah, I was so crazy in that moment, and I don't care about it because that man or the kids will forget that horrible moment. But I don't gonna forget. I never gonna forget is something bad happens to Tom, right? Because he is my wonderful man, right? And I don't care about someone else. I just love my wonderful man, Tom. The second moment was in my school. I was decorating some t-shirt. Everyone got a t-shirt, and you got to decorate that t-shirt with, I don't know how to say it in English. It's like a pen, and everything that you put or draw, it's gonna be in the t-shirt, and it's gonna be so hard in the t-shirt, right? And I don't know why one of my best friend, she threw me paint and she threw me a little in, and I was so angry, and I was running after her because I was so angry because it was my original t-shirt, you know, the t-shirt that I would use in every day in my school, right? And she was in the classroom, and she was a little bit like desesperated, and she closed the door, and I was like, open the fucking door. I was so angry, and I was so shy when I was a child. I don't speak so much. I was like, the opposite way that and today, and I talk too much, as you can notice. And it was like she was laughing a lot, and it was so red in that moment because there was the original t-shirt that I was using every day in my school, and my mother, I know that she was about to kill me when I was in my house. But it was so funny in that moment, and I was looking for my brother, and his friend was like, "But you had paint on your t-shirt." And I was having a fight with one of my friends, and he was like, this girl is a warrior, right? She's a bad girl. No one is seeing me, right? I am talking alone in my bedroom, and yeah, because I don't have the curtain. Well, the other moment, what was that moment? Yeah, I was in my living room, and I don't know why Crazier, my little brother, sometimes he's a little bit, I don't know, like a horrible person, or sometimes I don't know why he had a horrible attitude, and you only want to, do this with his net. I hate him so much, my brothers. And he threw me a pillow for no reason, and he was like la 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 la, and I don't know why, but in that moment I feel so bad, and I had a horrible I don't know why I can control myself in that moment. I was so angry with him because he had a horrible attitude, and sometimes everyone thinks that I'm a crazy person, and he always get out. He can do everything. I don't know, everything bad in my house, and that made me so angry, right? And they're always bother me because I'm the only girl. Well, I had a t-shirt, but I had a lot of time with my sister, right? And I was so bad in that moment. I was so angry with him and so mad, and I was so bad, and I run after him, and I throw him to the window. And he was like, and I break the window. My mother broke window with his head. And he was like in that way in the window, and I was like, oh no, I killed Crazier. I'm a bad person, and the window looked like a spider web, something like a circle with a lot of lines. And it was so horrible, but I don't break his head, right? But he deserved it because sometimes he has a horrible attitude, and he likes to. And yeah, this is the end of this video. I hope that you see all the video and you still think that I'm a relaxed person, because I'm a relaxed person, but sometimes some people make me so angry, and I know. I like that in episode of Puka when I don't have a lot of light. The sun get out. I need like that character of Puka, that he was so relaxed and everything is in peace and a lot of things, and Abio destroyed his house, and he was like, and he was so angry, and he ended that episode a little bit, crazy. Not like me, because I'm not really painful person. And yeah, I hope that this video was so funny, or I don't know, a little bit random or something a little bit epic, and you finish this video laughing for my horrible moments. So yeah, bye guys.